With patterns, spangles, or in bold colors, socks have become a genuine fashion item. 300 million pairs are sold in France every year. Although the Chinese have the near totality of the market, small French firms like Broussaud in the Limousin region are trying to seize opportunities. A gamble made in France. A top-of-the-range label which forces the family-run business to constantly innovate with increasingly complex designs.
Without this quality of design and this quality of samples, we'd be simple sock makers, or wouldn't exist anymore, that's for sure.
To make socks from these designs, the boss chooses the most expensive, highest quality materials. Cottons from Egypt and India, which are dyed in France.
These cottons cost 10 euros a kilo. There are cottons at 2 euros a kilo. In China, even less than 2 euros, but they're nowhere near the same quality. This one's 25 euros a kilo.
He even invested in 17 state-of-the-art machines, crucial for producing the finest possible knits.
As you can see, these are very fine socks with perfect meshing and extremely fine seams, so there's no discomfort for the feet.
A product that costs 4 euros to make, 20 times more than in Asia. But they have won over French retailers, because over the past few years, made in France is back in fashion. It's synonymous with refinement and originality.
I'm going to meet customers. I'm going to sell socks. That's my aim for the day.
A meeting this morning in Paris at Le Slip Français. In 2012, the brand started working with the Broussaud family to offer, on top of its underpants and boxer shorts, its own range of socks.
These past few weeks, we've sold more socks than boxer shorts. So today, these are our biggest sellers, black and navy blue socks.
A pair of socks costs between 9 and 15 euros. How do you justify that price?
They're more expensive, but I don't mind putting a bit more money into items of quality.
When you look at it long term, in the end, they don't really work out more expensive.
As a brand, we don't say, don't buy foreign, it's not good, you have to buy French. We want to make people want to come back and buy from us because our products last longer and they're well made by people who work a 35-hour week, who have holiday pay, social welfare and complementary healthcare.
French-made has been the credo of Broussaud since its very beginnings. It all started in this factory in 1938. Back then, Émeric Broussaud's grandfather believed that socks were a product of the future and managed to find the yarn to make them.
Et nous avons à ce moment-là monté une filature de cardé et nous allions dans la campagne environnante voir les éleveurs de moutons pour leur acheter de la laine. Et c'est avec cette laine de la région que nous avons commencé à tricoter nos premières chaussettes.
Émeric's grandfather was an old-fashioned boss. He lived in this apartment inside the factory itself.
We haven't touched the apartment. It's one of the few parts of the factory that we haven't stripped and completely refurbished. It's definitely the only part that we simply aren't able to rebuild.
The firm's history hasn't always been smooth. In 2006, Broussaud was placed into liquidation, but eventually restarted business with just 40 or so workers. Among them, this employee who has been here more than 20 years.
They explained they were going to start the business again and asked me if I was available and wanted to come back. After that, things moved very quickly.
To get the family company back on the right track, Broussaud launched online sales in 2008. By choosing to work with the French brand Archiduchesse, the firm became known on the internet.
In 2008, it was difficult to combine top-quality French-made products and an attractive price, and with fashionable models too. To do so, it was crucial to use internet, because our retail store network was simply not prepared for it.
The most recent feather in its cap? The firm won over the singer Stromae, and now makes the socks he wears on stage. Yarn by yarn, Broussaud is clearly continuing to weave the fabric of its success.